All right, guys, this is Ben Carstens here. Wanted to go over a little bit of class here for you with oils for dudes. And this is coming at a great time. You know, the Father's Day is coming up, but, you know, you don't have to wait for Father's Day to get men and your men involved in Young Living, or this men watching this is always a good time to get involved with Young Living, especially if your wife's already involved. There's a lot of great products out there for guys. And I'm a testament to that. I use quite a few oils every single day. So this class, you know, we'll kind of go over some oils. Of course, we won't hit all the oils. There's a lot of oils I use, but this is just kind of a quick overview, a couple of things to highlight, and then some do-it-yourself things that you can make either for your guy for Father's Day or for their birthday or anything else, or for guys that you can make for yourself. But yeah, there's a lot of great ways for men to get involved with Young Living, and this is just one of them. My Young Living story is me and my wife, Kelly, our dog, Brinkley. The whole family, we use Young Living essential oils, even the dog. And if you have dogs, hunting dogs and new dogs out there, there's a lot of great products for them as well. But as far as me and my wife's story, my wife got involved with Young Living 3 years or so ago. I can't really remember how long ago it was. But it kind of started, she had gone to some classes, and one day she came home and she had this kit. And immediately I was kind of worried because I'd been involved in MLMs before, where you get caught up in an auto ship and you get caught up in, you know, you have to spend X amount of dollars and sign X amount of people up. And I was like, oh my Lord, how much money did we just spend? And how is it? And after I got past that trepidation and that fear, you know, and I started using the oils here and there, and now I use the oils more than my wife, probably, to be honest. You know, and I found out how good of a company Young Living is and how we're not locked into anything. And you know, I really opened up to that and really found all the benefits of the oils. A little bit about my backstory, if you haven't heard me speak before, is that I used to weigh well over 400 pounds, probably around 450 pounds. I lost about 200 pounds, started a journey about 5 years ago. That's when I found out that I was diabetic. I found out that I had high blood pressure, found out that I had high cholesterol, that I had a fatty liver, that I might have to get a biopsy in my liver. And so I started making some changes in my life, and I lost a lot of weight. And through that journey, I was taking a lot of medication. And when I got healthy, I decided that I really didn't want to take medication anymore. And I needed to find ways to support my healthy body systems to ensure that, for me, and to try to ensure that that wouldn't happen again, and to keep me healthy. And so I was doing a lot of things. My wife and I were doing a lot of things for our health, and Young Living just kind of wove right into that lifestyle. So that's kind of our backstory and my backstory of Young Living, and kind of where I'm coming from with Young Living. So we'll get right into talking about some of the oils. One of the first sets of oils here, we have a group of oils that I use quite a bit. I work out a lot. I just finished running a half marathon last weekend. I was training that for a long time for a guy who used to weigh well over 400 pounds. I thought that was nothing I would ever be able to do in my life. And that training for that, because I'm not a natural runner, that's not something that comes easy to me. So in training for that oils really helped me along the way. And these 4 oils in particular were really, really something that helped me along. First one to talk about is Cool AZUL Sports Gel. So Cool AZUL is something that came out last year at convention, and I was pretty excited when that came out. It was a oil that's something that I really, really knew I was going to use, and it's something that I have used almost daily since it came out. I used Cool AZUL before and after my workouts. After my half marathon, my legs were pretty much gave out on me as soon as I got done running. Kelly brought Cool AZUL and you know, massaged my legs with that, and it really helped. There's 10 milliliters of pure essential oils in every tube. It has other ingredients in it. Let me read what it has in it. Peppermint. I can't even explain to say what that is. Oregano and Dorado Azul. And it's a really great thing to have. So if you work out a lot, or if you ever have sore muscles or anything like that, that's something you get. Deep relief. This is Kelly and I call this the gateway oil. It's a great way to get started with oil. So ladies, if your men haven't got the bug of oils yet, I think Deep Relief is a great one to get them their own bottle. Put it in their bag. Anytime you need it, it's a great one to have. It rolls right on. It's easy to use, and whenever I use it around people, the other guys, they always want to know what that is, and they want to try it out. Pan away. You know, you put that on your neck, you put that wherever you need it. It's really good. That's about all I can tell you about that. Peppermint's probably one of my favorite oils, has been from the start. One that I use the most often. You can see all the uses here that you can use it for. You know, there's approximately 1 pound of peppermint plants that make a 15 milliliter bottle. It's very strong. It's something that can help cool you down. Like after I ran the marathon, it was a very hot day. I didn't get half marathon, excuse me. It was a very hot day. I didn't get enough water throughout. And when I was done, Kelly took peppermint oil and put it on the back of my neck, and it cooled me down. It's very refreshing. It's something I carry in the car at all times. You know, just to always have it in my gym bag. It's always a good thing. You put peppermint on, put a little water on top of it, and that helps drive that in. And it's one that everybody should have. And, you know, if you've been with Young Living for any amount of time, I'm preaching to the choir here, but for you guys, it's something that you need to get a bottle of. Young Living has an Active and Fit kit. The Active and Fit kit, that's a pretty cool thing, you know, that's just come out recently, and it comes with a small Deep Relief. That's the only way you can get that, I believe, unless they started selling it separately, but I don't think they did. Comes with a cool AZUL, some Thieves, you know, RC is a good one too for the gym. And it comes with a roller ball attachment, and that's just a great way to get some of those oils. It comes with a kit, a lot of oils that you need for the gym. So that's a great one if you want to get a gift for a husband or a boyfriend or man in your life. That's a great one that you can get. Where the magic happens, heating things up in the bedroom. Not to say that you need to heat things up in the bedroom. Hopefully your bedroom's at the right temperature the way it is right now. But if you think you need a little help, Shutron Sensation Massage Oil, you know, it's a great thing to have. Same thing, you know, bringing the magic back. Not saying the magic needs to be brought back. I'm sure there's plenty of magic going on with you guys pulling rabbits out of your hat and whatnot. But we have some oils there to help you with that as well. For him, Hong Kwai, Idaho Blue Spruce, her too, Idaho Blue Spruce, and Ylang Ylang. Shutran, we'll come back to that. This is one of my favorite oils lately. It's one that I wear every day. I put it on after a shower, kind of like a cologne. You know, I never used to wear cologne before because I was very sensitive to heavy chemical smells. And that's another thing that's really been great about Young Living is I'm very sensitive to chemical smells, very sensitive to those things. And every product that we use, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So it's very sensitive to dryer sheets, very sensitive to scented soaps and things like that. And when I come in contact with those now, after using essential oils, I just really react to that. And it always was something that bothered me. So cologne was something I never really wore. But Shutran is a great one. It's not only a cologne, but you're also getting the benefits of the essential oils. You really get that boost of confidence, just an uplifting scent. And if you wear enough of it, maybe you'll end up looking like this guy, which that's really my ultimate goal, is a mustache like that, walking around with my dukes up. So that'd be pretty cool. You know, Shutran has Idaho Blue Spruce, Ocotea, Hinoki, Ylang Ylang, Coriander, Davana, cedarwood, lemon, and lavender. So there's a lot of really good oils in there. And I tell you, bottle lasts quite a long time, ladies. So if you want to get your man a bottle of this, and you know it is a little more expensive than some oils, but I think a bottle lasts me minimum 3 months, and I use it every day. Maybe a little longer. You know, it lasts a long time. It's something that is really worth getting. You know, and you can put a couple drops on your forearms daily, or use it as a cologne on the base of your neck, which is I do. I put it on my neck. Here's another great product that's come out recently that I was dying to try this, and it was out of stock for a while, but now it's good to go. Shutran Shave Cream. So that, you know, as the name suggests, it's shave cream that's made with Shutran oil. It has hydrating palm, grapeseed, olive oil, vitamin E, mango, and cocoa butter. So what you need to know about the shave cream is it doesn't lather like a traditional shaving cream, because I'm guessing because it doesn't have those chemicals and whatnot in it that build that lather. For me, I used lavender lotion for a long time to shave with. And if you have lavender lotion in your home, which if you've been on Young Living long enough, you should have lavender lotion. It's awesome. But I used that to shave with. So I put a thin layer on, I would shave with that, and it was great. And Shoetran's the same way. It kind of goes on pretty thin. You'd have to use a lot of it to get a thick layer on, and you really don't need that. You just need a thin layer on, and it's great. And it's kind of like having an aftershave. You don't really need an aftershave or anything after that. It kind of leaves that scent behind. It leaves you feeling cool and clean. So yeah, Shoetran. If I run out of Shoetran, I always go back to lavender lotion. It's another great one. Lavender lotion, on a side note too, is a great one you can use as hair gel. I don't really use hair gel, but in those moments when I do need to, I take a little bit of lavender lotion, get water on it, get it kind of thin, and then use that, run that through my hair. And it's a good all natural hair gel. So the men's grooming kit, this is something new. And one thing I can tell you about all the kits that come from Young Living, it seems, they come with the bags and things like that. And I believe this comes with a Young Living razor. June 13th through the 15th, I believe, it comes with a free razor. So that's something to check out. But these bags, like you look at the Active and Fit kit, the travel kit, things like that, usually when you buy products from other companies and they have like a free bag, it's pretty low quality. It's something that doesn't last very long. We found that the Young Living bags and things like that really are pretty high quality there. And so if something you get a kit comes with one of those, it's something that you're going to have for a long time. So it's just something I wanted to point out. I think this wholesales for $34, and that Shoetran shave cream is $19.75 on its own. So that's a pretty good deal. Moving on to this one. This one's kind of depressing for me, the Big Daddy beard oil. I'm a guy who wishes he could grow a beard, and it's just every attempt is more pathetic than the last. The beard doesn't grow in very well. This is probably about as thick as it usually gets. Mine looks really scraggly. Guys, if you ever watched Cheers back in the day, they had a beard growing contest, and Cliff Clavin had like the worst looking Wolfman beard you ever seen in your life. That's kind of what happens to me. So this one makes me sad. I can't grow a Big Daddy beard. But for guys out there that can, cedarwood, bergamot, peppermint, a little grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, combine those up, put them in a bottle, and you can run that through your beard. You lucky guys, run it through the beard, and you can actually, I really don't know what it does because I don't have a beard, but I'm guessing it makes your beard feel good. I saw a picture the other day of a guy with a beard, and it says if you can't, something about if you can't build something or run a trot line or something like that, then you don't need a beard. And it kind of made me laugh. So I can't do any of those things. So probably I shouldn't have a beard anyway. Luscious locks. You see this guy here, this bald guy here. Luckily for me, I have hair, so I should be thankful for that. But this is a good one. Cedarwood and rosemary. Run it through your scalp, about 20 drops of each. Put it in your shampoo, and you can rub it directly in your scalp. That's another good do-it-yourself. Toenail care, guys. If you're anything like me, if you're a guy on your feet a lot, if you work out a lot, you probably got some pretty nasty feet. You need to take care of those things. Pedicures, we would think that's something for the ladies. Guys, you probably need it more than they do, let's be honest. But you don't want to go to the salon. I get that. You can take care of it yourself at home. A little tea tree, a little oregano essential oil, put them with some carrier oil, some B6, put it in a bottle, easy application, take care of that, take care of those nasty feet. Flip-flop season. I know men aren't supposed to wear flip-flops, but I do. They're comfortable. I don't wear socks with my sandals, at least, like my old man does, and I haven't gotten to that point yet. But, take care of those feet. Some handsome sleep. I guess that's a men's version of beauty sleep. I've struggled with sleep for a long time. I've always struggled with sleep. Something that really helps me is having a diffuser by my bed. Lavender is a great one. Lavender, I use a little cedarwood, and that really helps me get some restful sleep. There's Tranquil. There's also a sleep essence supplement you can take. You take a couple of those 30 to 60 minutes before you go to bed. and you're good to go. I know if you've been with Young Living any amount of time, you've probably heard that lavender is a Swiss Army knife of oil. Well, for guys, lemon, you know, this is the duct tape of oil. Duct tape's better than a Swiss Army knife any day. You can use it to remove oil and grease stains, loosen those rusty screws. You can remove gum, sticky residue. You can even take the bugs off your car grill, which I live in the country, so I gave up the hope of having a clean car ever. But if you're a guy who's really into keeping his car clean, has a nice cars, wants to keep those bugs off the grill, a little lemon, get that right off. And then you add a little lemon and tea tree, and you can clean those chrome rims, or you can get the car battery, get the corrosion off of that. So that's a pretty cool thing that you can do. Every morning, excuse me, let me get a drink here. Every morning, use Thieves toothpaste. You know, I like to get Thieves into my oil regimen as much as possible. It really supports my body systems, and Thieves is a great toothpaste, and Thieves infused products are a great way to do that. I use Thieves toothpaste every morning, and we use Thieves laundry soap, like I said, to eliminate those chemical smells. Thieves laundry soap, Thieves dish soap, Thieves hand soap, just all those products. It's an amazing line. And it's something if your wife probably has around the house, and if you've been not wanting to try it, it's something that you definitely should try. You'll get that Thieves with your toothpaste and things like that, and it's just a great thing to have. The Long Guy's Helper, you know, already talked about peppermint and how that can kind of cool you down. It's something that's great that you can put, if you're a guy that works outside, put it in your pocket or put it in your lunch pail or something like that. Have it with you at all times, because when it gets hot, you take a little peppermint, put that on the back of your neck, get a little, maybe put a cold rag on top of it, or just put some water on top of it, and that really, really will help cool you down. And it's just like I said, it's a great thing to always have with you, and it's something that I'm not without. Stress Away. I know this is a lady favorite at Young Living, with all the Young Living groups that we're in. Ladies love Stress Away. My wife seems to use a lot of it. I don't think it's because of me. I'm hoping it's probably because of her work, and I'm sure that all of the ladies out there, it's the same way. It's not your guy, it's your work. But Stress Away, you know, guys can use this too. It really helps you to wind down at the end of the day. You diffuse it with a little orange. It's really relaxing and refreshing scent. Valor is a good one. Valor and Valor 2 are great ones to have. This one's, I've done a lot of speaking in the past, and something that did not come natural to me, or something that always made me really nervous. Always carried Valor with me, and just used that to kind of calm me down, to kind of help me bring me back to level, and it was a great thing to have. So if you have an office job and you do a lot of presentations and speaking, and it's something that's not natural for you, and you get a little nervous or things like that, Valor is a great one to have. It smells great, and it's just something that really kind of helps calm you down and gives you a little confidence. So I would highly recommend that for you guys in those situations. Excuse me, getting on my notes here. Moving on to the massage gift set. It's from the Christmas catalog, and it's still available. Guys, everybody loves the massage, right? It has V6 oil, it has aroma seeds, it has a booklet, I believe, and an instructional download to help you with the massage air. You know, it'd be a great gift, ladies, for guys, and give them a massage. The V6 oil, that's a great thing to have if you haven't had it. I think we got it free in a promo one month when we started, and I mean, that bottle lasted us forever, and we used it a lot. So it's a very economical product. It's a very good product to have. There's other massage oils out there that are great. Ortho Sport is a good one that has wintergreen, peppermint, thyme, and oregano in it. Ortho Ease has wintergreen, peppermint, juniper, and marjoram. And then the relaxation oil we already talked about earlier, but that has lavender, tangerine, coriander, and spearmint in it. Ortho Sport, Ortho Ease are great ones, the ones that I've used quite a bit in that half marathon training when working out, things like that. The raindrop technique. Guys, if your lady ever says she wants to spend the money to go to a raindrop class that's in her area, write the check, man. Because my wife went and she came home and was giving me raindrop massages, and it's well worth the investment. So let it happen. It's a great investment, and you'll reap the benefits of that. You know, and who doesn't love to have a good massage? So the raindrop technique is a great thing. Here's another do-it-yourself mix. It's the Muscle Man mix. And this is a great way to use some old bottles and rollers. You can mix up your own blends like these and take them with you. This one has lemongrass, copaiba, balsam fir, wintergreen, peppermint, and then some B6 or another carrier oil, equal parts. Just take that with you. Shoe powder, guys, we already talked about. We have stinky feet. I think that's there's no denying that. This is a purification oil, which is a great oil, a great purification story, but you add some cornstarch, baking soda, drop those in your shoes, help with those stinky shoes. Great purification story for us is I hauled a bag of garbage for my mother-in-law one time. I was going to take it and throw it away for her because they didn't have room in theirs. And what I didn't realize was there's some fish in it, and I put it in my trunk, and I drove about 5 minutes, and it was in the trunk, and I could smell it in the front seat. So I stopped at a gas station and threw it away in their garbage can. I won't tell you where or what gas station because they're probably still looking for me because it smelled that bad. So I apologize to them. So the next day we were getting up to go to the convention in Dallas, I believe it was, and we got up early in the morning, and I took suitcases out the car to put them in the trunk, opened the trunk, and it was like a fish slapped me in the face. It stank horribly. So I took some purification and I blessed the car with it. I was just kind of dousing the back seat with it. And then we have a travel diffuser, which is another great thing to have, guys. Plug it into your car, and we travel diffuse purification in there, and it took the smell right out. So that's a great oil to have too, especially guys, we stink. I mean, let's be honest, purification is a great one to have. You know, I do a lot of kickboxing, have kickboxing gloves. Those things can start to stink. Other things you use, weightlifting gloves and stuff like that. Purification, add a little purification, a little lemon, a little water, put it in a sprayer bottle and kind of spray that down, and it really takes that smell away. So I highly recommend that. Here's another scrub, and this one that makes me think of my little brother. He is a diesel mechanic, and he has like the perpetual black hands. Like they're cut up and they're black, and they're just like extremely manly hands. You know, just like hands that you just see a guy's hands and you're scared of him, and that's kind of him. He's just got those really manly hands. And I know ladies that sometimes you wishing they clean those hands up when they work with that stuff a lot. So with you know, a cup of white sugar, quarter cup of almond or grapeseed oil, 20 drops of the lemon oil, and then you put it in a mason jar, because the mason jar is more manly than any other jar you can get, apparently. You know, you shake that up and get that mixed together, and you use that as a scrub for your hands, and it'll help take that grease off of there. This is for my hunting friends out there. I'm not a hunter, but this is something that's great for you and even your hunting dogs. You know, Young Living has some great scents to help use as a cover. You choose an oil of what's found in your location where you live. So like pine, cedar wood, Northern Lights black spruce, balsam fir, cypress. You take about 20 drops of that, put it in with some water, put it in a spray bottle, shake it up, spray yourself down, spray your dogs down, whatever you need. And that's a great cover scent. Here's some soaps and some shower gel for men, you guys to use. They work really great. I love the bath and shower gel base, because that means you can mix your own oils. You know, I take one of those foam pumpers. I put some shower gel and base in it. I put like some Shutran and some Mister, which is another great man oil. Some other oils in there, mix it up, and then use that in the shower, and it's great. And there's a variety of soaps that you can use and making your own. So give that a shot. You'll really, really enjoy it. This is the Rainstone diffuser. Excuse me. This is new, and it's probably the one diffuser that has like a really manly look to it. So if you're not sure you want to have a diffuser in your office or anything like that, because it just didn't look like something a guy would have, this is the one for you. So ladies, if you want to get your guy one of those, get them to start diffusing stuff more often, that's a great one to have. And I haven't gotten it yet, but I have a diffuser by my bed and use diffuser quite often throughout the year. And it's just something that you should really be using. Young Living Pure Protein Complete. So they came out with these new Pure Protein Completes, vanilla and chocolate at convention last year. And I gotta tell you that I have a protein shake at least once a day. Sometimes it's how I breakfast. If I have lift a lot of weights after a weightlifting session, I'll get some protein in. It's great. And you know, it's just a great thing to mix into your diet. And this Young Living's blend is one of the best. Add a little peppermint into that chocolate one, and it tastes like a Thin Mint cookie. So that's just a little tip for you. It's pretty cool. Another one, I always think about another oil or product I always think about when I'm thinking about this is alkaline. I use alkaline every morning. You know, we're very acidic. Our bodies are acidic. The things we come to are acidic. And when you have a very acidic system, that's when bad things can happen. And bringing that acidity level down is always great, especially when you're in a workout routine and you're trying to be healthy. So that's something I usually start and end my day with is alkaline, mix in protein shake in there, and then all the other things that we do. So that's just something that always comes to mind. Emergency snack stash. I know during the day, you always need a good snack. And if you're trying to eat healthy, that's a very hard thing to do. It's good to have these sleep bars with you. They're great products. There's a chocolate covered one, and that one just came out not too long ago. So those are good things to have on hand. Ningxia, you know, this is a product that we use every single day. Ningxia Red in the morning, and, you know, throughout the day if needed. Ningxia Zing, that's one that came out last year at convention as well. And these are great products. You know, if you're trying to wean yourself off of soda, which if you're still drinking soda pop, stop. It's horrible for you. When I started losing weight, one of the first big things I did was stop drinking pop, and I was a diet pop drinker, and that's just as bad for you as regular. Start mixing in some of these products and kind of help you get off of that. Ningxia Nitro. Nitro is a great one. I use that before workouts. I also carry those with me on my long training runs. I would get to points sometimes where I wasn't eating quite well during the day because I was busy, and then I had to do a long run at night, and my blood sugar would drop a little bit, or I'd need a boost during the run, and I would pull a Ningxia Nitro out of my pocket, hit that. It would be perfect. When I was running the marathon, I had my wife, Kelly, at points throughout the race would have water and nitro mixed together. And I would take that during the race, and it was just something that really helped. So these are great products, and Ningxia has its own website. Go ahead and read more about that, but it's something that you really should mix into your routine. The harvest. One thing that really appealed to me about Young Living is the seed to seal process, and that you know, has its own website as well. But really, it just shows you how much Young Living cares about their plants and cares about their processes and cares about the environment and what they're doing and how much time and money that they put into this to make sure that you're getting the best product, when really they don't have to do that. If they wanted to be like every other company and just make maximum profit that they could, these are things that they wouldn't care about. And what they do as members, they open the door for us to come in and check out the process. We can come and help with the harvest. There's actually two harvest opportunities coming up, Melissa Harvest and the Lavender Harvest. Members are invited to join that. That's a great perk. And I believe the one is at St. Marie's, Idaho Farm. The Melissa Harvest is June 27th through July 2nd. Lavender Harvest is July 11th through the 16th. I also going to convention in a couple weeks. We get to visit the Lavender Farm. I'm extremely excited about that and to learn more about that and be there. So there's just great things about being a member and you want to take advantage of. And guys, you know, get in there, get your hands dirty. That's something pretty cool that you don't get to say about most companies that you're involved with. This here is a picture of the men's advance retreat that happened recently, and this is a Ningxia chugging contest, which is kind of funny, chugging a bottle of Ningxia. But I first ran into this group of guys last year at convention at a breakout session, and they host a Facebook group called the Essentially Equipped Challenge. If you're a guy and you want to be involved in that, or ladies, you want your guys involved with that, find it on Facebook, request to join, and it's a great place for guys to be. Really, it's just a lot of guys supporting each other. There's a lot of support through prayer and a lot of support through with their businesses, and a lot of suggestions on how to support your wife in the business, or just products for men to use, or just funny things in general that guys find interesting that their wives would roll their eyes at. So it's a great place to be for guys who are bonded by this oil thing, and that most of their wives got them involved in. And so it's just a cool thing. And they have these men's advanced retreats every so often. The next one coming up, I believe, it's in Atlanta, and it's September 23rd through the 25th. So I look forward to going to these one of these days when work schedule and life schedule kind of allows. And then there's this husband's field guide to navigating essential oil habit. Andrew Jenkins, he's a member of the essentially equipped group. So that's a good book to pick up if you ever have the opportunity. You know, guys, there's a lot of other things I'd like to talk about, but I just we would be here all day. You know, there's so many supplements that I use from Young Living that if you're a guy that takes a lot of supplements, you know, there's just a lot of really good ones that you can get from Young Living. And there's no reason not to transition over to those. A, you're getting the best product and ingredients possible. B, you get the benefits of getting your stuff from Young Living. You know, you get those points, and if you're on the essential rewards and things like that, and you're supporting your wife, and so it's just a great thing to get involved in. That's really all I have for you today, all the time I have. If you have any questions, shoot us an email. You can reach my wife Kelly or me at faithfuldrops.com, and then our website www.faithfuldrops.com. So that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you stopping in, and have a good day. Thank you.